Hello, welcome to the first of Algebra 1 videos, and I'm going to do a few tutorials, and I hope that this makes algebra easy for you. What is algebra? Well, algebra is a part of mathematics that uses letters and other symbols to represent unknown numbers and applies arithmetic operations to them. That's what algebra is. So we're actually using letters and we are using them like numbers. And it actually can be a lot of fun. So stay tuned as we talk about some terms that go along with the word algebra. There are a few different sets of numbers, okay? So first of all, we have the set of natural numbers. Natural numbers are counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Those are natural numbers. The next set of numbers is called whole numbers. The set of whole numbers is the same set only with 0. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we also have the set of integers. Integers are actually positive and negative numbers. And that would be, for example, you could go in the negative direction and then you go -3, -2, -1, 0, and then you start counting. So the integers would be the natural numbers, whole numbers, and the negative numbers. We also have rational numbers. Okay, rational numbers are any numbers that can be put into fraction form. And then there's also decimal numbers, which can also be put in fraction form. So that would be like 5.6, 5.7, something like that. So fractions and decimals are also part of the real number system. We also have irrational numbers, and irrational numbers are not numbers that we're going to be using in algebra, at least not at the beginning. So in algebra, we often leave our answers in x equals something. Okay, so we are solving for a letter. For example, x equals 5. That would be our final answer, or y, or m, or whatever letter that you are using at the time. Now, when we have a number or a symbol like this, we say 3x, okay? That means 3 times x. And it also means 3 is called a coefficient. C-O-E-F-I-C-I-E-N-T. That is the coefficient of the letter x. And it's also a whole number in this case. And we also have, this is called a numerical coefficient. The 3 is a numerical coefficient. We can also have something like 3xy. That means 3 times x times y. And so where the 3 is a numerical coefficient, 3x could be the coefficient of y. So anything that's multiplied by y is the coefficient. So that's that. And we also have in algebra, when we see an algebraic expression, something like we just posted, it was 3xy. This is called a monomial, okay? Monomial, okay? Polynomials would be, a monomial would be one term, okay? We can also have something like 3x plus y. This would be a binomial, okay? Bi means two, and that means there are two terms. Terms are anything that is multiplied together and then they are separated by a plus or minus sign. Okay, so we can have a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or a polynomial. Okay, polynomial would be any amount of terms. Okay, and so an example of a polynomial, like I said, a binomial, trinomial, that could also be. So we could do something like 3x squared. Now I'm typing right now. That would be an exponent, which is above. I'm not sure exactly how to make an exponent on here. So I might just write it on my whiteboard. Okay, so I have something like 3x squared plus, let's see, 4y plus 7. Okay, so here I have 1, 2, 3 terms, and this is called a polynomial or a trinomial. So the terms are separated by plus or minus, or adding and subtracting. Terms can be any number of numbers multiplied together. So if I had m squared, y cubed, z to the fourth, a, b, c. Okay, all of those letters together like that, that means you're multiplying them. And that is one term, okay? As long as they're multiplied together, it's one term. If we put a plus in between the letters, then that would separate the terms. Now we also have, I just showed you exponent, okay? Exponent is a power. Okay, a power. So if I say x squared plus y squared, okay? That little exponent there is also used in algebra a lot, and we will talk about some different rules for exponents. And this means x times x plus y times y. Okay, and that is my first video for the introduction to algebra. Stay tuned for video 2. Thank you for watching. See you next time.